The following is the Jesuit extreme oath of induction given to high-ranking Jesuits only. This oath is taken from the book Subterranean Rome by Carlos Didier, translated from the French and published in New York in 1843. Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. Let us continue. Now we're going to get into the actual oath. Here is the extreme oath of the Jesuits. Now, in the presence of Almighty God, the Blessed Virgin Mary, the Blessed Michael the Archangel, the Blessed St. John the Baptist, the Holy Apostles St. Peter and St. Paul, and all the saints and sacred host of heaven, and to you, my ghostly father, the Superior General of the Society of Jesus, founded by St. Ignatius Loyola in the pontificate of Paul III, and continued to the present, do by the womb of the Virgin, the matrix of God, and the rod of Jesus Christ, declare and swear that His Holiness the Pope is Christ's vice-regent and is the true and only head of the Catholic or Universal Church throughout the earth, and by virtue of the keys of binding and loosing given to His Holiness by my Savior Jesus Christ, He hath power to depose heretical kings, princes, states, commonwealths, and governments, all being illegal without His sacred confirmation, and that they may safely be destroyed. Therefore, to the utmost of my power, I shall and will defend this doctrine of His Holiness' right and custom against all usurpers of the heretical or Protestant authority wherever, especially the Lutheran of Germany, Holland, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and the now pretend authority in churches of England and Scotland, and branches of the same now established in Ireland and on the continent of America and elsewhere, and all adherent in regard that they be usurped and heretical, opposing the sacred Mother Church of Rome. I do now renounce and disown any allegiance as due to any heretical king, prince, or state, named Protestants or liberals, or obedience to any of the laws, magistrates, or officers. I do further declare that the doctrine of the churches of England and Scotland, of the Calvinists, Huguenots, and others of the names Protestants or liberals to be damnable, and they themselves damned who will not forsake the same. I do further declare that I will help, assist, and advise all or any of His Holiness agents in any place wherever I shall be, in Switzerland, Germany, Holland, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, England, Ireland, or America, or in any other kingdom or territory I shall come to, and do my utmost to extirpate the heretical Protestants or liberals' doctrines, and to destroy all their pretend powers, regal or otherwise. I do further promise and declare that notwithstanding I am dispensed with to assume my religious heretical for the propaganda of the Mother Church's interests, to keep secret and private all her agents' counsels from time to time, as they may entrust me, and not to divulge directly or indirectly, by word, writing, or circumstance whatever, but to execute all that shall be proposed, given in change, or discovered unto me by you, my ghostly father, or any of this sacred convent. I do further promise and declare that I will have no opinion or will of my own, or any mental reservations whatever, even as a corpse or cadaver, perendi ac cadaver, but will unhesitantly obey each and every command that I may receive from my superiors and the militia of the Pope and of Jesus Christ, that I may go to any part of the world whithersoever I may be sent, to the frozen regions of the north, to the burning sands of the desert of Africa, or the jungles of India, to the centers of civilizations of Europe, or to the wild haunts of the barbarous savages of America, without murmuring or ripening, and will be submissive in all things whatsoever communicated to me. I furthermore promise and declare that I will, when opportunity present, make and wage relentless war secretly or openly, against all heretics, Protestants, and liberals, as I am directed to do, to extirpate and exterminate them from the face of the whole earth, and that I will spare neither age, sex, or condition, and that I will hang, waste, boil, flay, strangle, and bury alive these infamous heretics, rip up the stomachs and wombs of their women, and crush their infants' heads against the walls, in order to annihilate forever their execrable race, that when the same cannot be done openly, I will secretly use the poisoned cup, the strangulated cord, the steel of the poignard, or the leaden bullet, regardless of the honor, rank, dignity, and authority of the person or persons, whatever may be their condition in life, either public or private, as I at any time may be directed so to do by any agent of the Pope or Superior of the Brotherhood of the Holy Faith of the Society of Jesus. In confirmation of which, I hereby dedicate my life, my soul, and all my corporeal powers, and with this dagger which I now receive, I will subscribe my name written in my own blood, and testimony thereof. And should I prove false or weaken in my determination, may my brethren and fellow soldiers of the militia of the Pope cut off my hands and my feet and my throat, from ear to ear, my belly opened, and sulfur burned therein, with all the punishment that can be inflicted upon me on earth, and my soul be tortured by demons in an eternal hell forever. All of which I do swear by the blessed Trinity and blessed sacraments, which I now receive, to perform, and on my part to keep inviolable, and do call all the heavenly and glorious hosts of heaven to witness the blessed sacrament of the Eucharist, and witness and the same further with my name written with the point of the dagger dipped in my own blood and sealed with the face of this holy covenant. Note, he receives the wafer from the superior and writes his name with the point of his dagger dipped in his own blood, taken from over his heart. Then continues the superior. You will now rise to your feet, and I will instruct you in the catechism necessary to make yourself known to any member of the Society of Jesus belonging to this rank. In the first place, you, as a brother of Jesus, of the Jesuits, will with another mutually make the ordinary sign of the cross, as any ordinary Roman Catholic would. Then one cross his wrists, the palms of his hands open, and the other in answer crosses his feet, one above the other. The first points his forefinger to the right hand to the center of the palm of the left. The other with the forefinger of the left hand points to the center of the palm of the right. The first then with his right hand make a circle around his head, touching it. The other then with the forefinger of his left hand touches the left side of his body, just below his heart. The first then with his right hand draws it across the throat of the other, and the latter with the dagger on down to the stomach and abdomen of the first. The first then says lustum, and the other answers necar. The first regis, the other answers impius, the meaning of which has already been explained. The first will then present a small piece of paper folded in a peculiar manner 4 times, which the other will cut longitudinally, and on opening the name Jesu will be found written upon the head and arms of a cross 3 times. You will then give and receive with him the following questions and answers. Question: from whither do you come? Answer: the Holy Faith. Question: whom do you serve? Answer: the Holy Father of Rome, the Pope, and the Roman Catholic Church universal throughout the world. Question: who commands you? Answer: the successor of St. Ignatius Loyola, the founder of the Society of Jesus, or the soldiers of Jesus Christ. Question: who received you? Answer: a venerable man in white hair. Question: how? Answer: with a naked dagger, I kneeling upon the cross beneath the banners of the Pope and our sacred order. Question: did you take an oath? Answer: I did, to destroy heretics and their governments and rulers, and to spare neither age, sex, nor condition, to be as corpse without any opinion or will of my own, but to implicitly obey my superiors in all things without hesitation or murmuring. Question: will you do that? Answer: I will. Question: how do you travel? Answer: in the bark of Peter the fisherman. Question: whither do you travel? Answer: to the four quarters of the globe. Question: for what purpose? Answer: to obey the orders of my general and superiors and execute the will of the Pope and faithfully fulfill the conditions of my oaths. Question: go ye then into all the world and take possession of all lands in the name of the Pope. He will not accept him as the vicar of Jesus and his vice-regent on earth. Let him be accursed and exterminated. So that is the end of the extreme oath of the Jesuits. This oath is taken from the book of Subterranean Rome by Carlos Didier, translated from the French and published in New York in 1843. This was taken by Dr. Alberto Rivera, who escaped from the Jesuit order in 1967, and he describes his Jesuit oath in exactly the same way as it appears in this book. Semper idem, always the same. The Jesuit oath of induction is also recorded in the Congressional Record of the U.S., House Bill 1523, contested election case of Eugene C. Bonnewell against Thos S. Butler, February 15, 1913, pages 3,215 to 3,216. I would like to do more analysis, more in-depth videos here on YouTube, and some documentaries. To do that going forward, though, YouTube is silencing and censoring people, not through removing the videos, but through removing all monetizations on the videos. If you all would like for my channel to continue, please consider donating. Please donate. The information is below to the Patreon account. Simply click the link, and if you can donate even just $1 a month, that'd be great. That would help continue to support my channel, and I wouldn't have to worry about any sort of censorship. When true censorship comes around, then maybe we'll worry about that as it comes in the future. But as it stands now, I don't know if you've heard, YouTube is going around and demonetizing any videos that they don't like, that isn't liberal, that isn't pro-gay, that isn't pro-New World Order, that isn't pro-rainbows and unicorns. Literally, all of the stipulations and rules for videos now is everything that the news is not. So I'm kind of wondering what those news channels do. But a lot of times the news channels just make videos just for the sheer marketing of it, so that you know that they exist, and they just want to get their name out. They don't want to actually make money at it. They're happy just to get the marketing out, to have people eyeballs look at their stuff. For those of us YouTubers who actually do this for a living and make money at this, this is a severe blow. If you could donate just $1 a month, click the Patreon link, I can continue this, and I can go into further depth. I've already been censored in the past, and I'm continuously censored. This is why I started doing stuff like reaction videos and comedy videos and other stuff like that, so that I could just continue. I am literally at 1/10 of the viewership, 1/10 of the money that I normally receive from this channel. If you want to help me, do so down in the information box below. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.